I like the way you kiss me. I like the way you.
I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss it. I can tell it is. Not trying to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached. I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss it. I can tell it is. Not trying to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached.
You bite my lip just for the taste. You're all you need. I'm on the case. You take the heat and with such grace. You say we don't, but here you stay.
Said you're scared I'll let you down. Well, stick around and you'll find out. But don't you wanna make me proud? Baby, I'm so proud of you.
Hi everyone, welcome to week 14 of our weekly mod show. This week we have, as you can see, a bunch of new toys and a bunch of new modular guns as well. Let's start off with the C14 Timberwolf, which of course has adjustable cheek pads and hidden rails down here. I believe this is a Canadian sniper rifle. It has a double safety position and it comes with this built-in camo, which is really nice. Thank you, Volkswagen, for this one. Next up, we have the Hawk M11 launcher. This is like a Chinese mil-core. It has a dozen inputs, but it doesn't have an ejector, which means you have to pull out all these spent casings after you shoot manually, or you can just jerk it really hard. Let's give it a good try here. That's right. You can just do that, just jerk it down. It comes right out. Thank you, Volkswagen. It also has a hidden rail on top, so you can add sights or toys. Next up are the Hawk 12 shotguns. These are like Chinese versions. This is the pump one is of a Remington 1100. It accepts like the Remington mag, so you can put in this whole thing. They're all magazine based. Let's try some shots. Safety. Oh yeah, really good stuff. And it has a semi-automatic version too. This is the magazine it comes with. Move that out of the way. Load it. Pretty good fire rate, few bullets. Moving on, we have the TP82 by Sherman Jumbo. This is a cosmonaut gun, so like an old Russian gun. And the top two barrels are like this shotgun round thing. And then the bottom one is a 5.45 rifle round. Put that there. So if we shoot, the first shots are going to be out of the shotgun, I think. Press the lower button to cock the two hammers. If you want to switch to the rifle round, you have to press down and click your joystick. Just like that. Thank you, Sherman Jumbo, for this one. Next up, we have the Modul SPAS 12s from Volkswagen. Put this here. You can see we have a lot of options. So this one has a sock where you can put the bullets in. You can have something more like this, or something more futuristic. You can change the magazine tube from 5 to 8 rounds. You can add rails, so like now it'll accept Picatinny. The 4 has like this cool foregrip change here. And the barrels, they're all kind of slightly different. Only the length of the barrel can affect ballistics. By default, this is semi-automatic, but you can switch it to pump action as well. This week, we also have a ton of pistols. First up is City Robo's Modul X12. So this one is from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And here you can see we have a ton of options. This one has like 14 camos that you can individually apply to the foregrip. So if you click your skins, you can see. If you go to the slide, it has like 3 different slides, but you can always apply different camos on each side, as well as a pistol stock. Very beautiful. If you press up on your joystick and click it inside with your right hand, you can rotate the guns, even if they're not revolvers. So this is a really cool feature. Thank you, City Robo. Next are the CC75Bs. So these are like modern versions of the CC75, like the original one. And you can see they have like serrated front here. There's like a hole in the back, and the safety looks cooler. And these were like produced in 1993. Yeah. And this is the classic version, and this is the plasticky version. Beautiful models. Thank you, Sherman Jumbo. And here we have the Caracal F. This is like an UAE, like an Emirati weapon. It's 9mm. It's actually cut for sights. Yeah, so right here you can just put any like regular H3 gun sight. Looks pretty good. The other pistol by Volksturism is the Beretta Nano. It doesn't have slide releases, safety, anything really. It's just like super tiny, and it fits even in the tiny magazine pouches. I think this is going to come in handy with Anton's new game mode, where you have to be stealthy. Oddly enough, this one's also cut for sights. Kind of defeats the purpose. Moving on, we have a bunch of new creative guns. First up, by a new modder, Sam Barrel H3. We have this Sakura Bonbon. It's from a game called Blue Archive, and it's based on the Ithaca 37. I think this one's already loaded. Very cool. And there's also a shorty version, which is like slightly cut down and slimmer. Thank you, Sam Barrel. From Nico666, we have 3 new guns. First up is the super cool Vision. You can see you can switch the fire rate, and it switches the gun itself. Even the sights. Let's give it a shot. If you hold the bottom button, you can see it opens the magazine catch thingy. Take a long shot. Oh yeah. Super cool gun. Thank you, Nico, for this awesome animation and everything. We also have the CSG12 competition, which comes with this cool, it's like a magazine, super fast loader. You just put it out, it loads 4 rounds in. It also comes with a shell holder on the side. And finally, it's the MR23 Geometry, which is sort of like a Scar Age and Spear put together. See how it looks? Very nice sights. It's crazy. I love it. Thank you, Nico. This looks awesome. And then Luna brings us a bunch of MeatFortress-ized guns. So this is, for example, Anton's MeatFortress 1911. You can see it looks like a 1911, but it's cartoonish, like a MeatFortress. Well, Luna took a bunch of models from like a MeatFortress style film that these were never playable, and they turned them playable. So you can see here. This is the 3rd evolution. This is the Scarred Soldier. The velocity and magnitude, and the maximum power. There are 2 more guns coming, and I'll leave you to find what those are. And last but not least, we have a package of melee weapons and toys. We'll start with the melee weapons. They're all from Modern Warfare. Let's get a close-up target. We have the Gladiator here. Stabs pretty well. We have a dive knife. Also very stabby. We have a Karambit, which slashes pretty good. We have the Gutter Knife, which is more for slashing. A very sharp Kamaz. Sticks right on. This small Japanese looking sword. The Kinjal. And a pair of Kodashis. And for the toys this week, Volksturism brings us first up the Dr. Kell plushie. Kind of bobs its head, which comes with a gun hat of itself. You can put it right here. Kind of good for aiming. We also have a Paul Harrell gun hat with a common inscription of his. As always, don't try this at home. I'm what you call a professional. Rest in peace. So H3VR just dropped the Modul APC family. This one comes with like a Glock magazine version of the APC, a full-on magazine 9mm APC, and then it includes the battle rifle and assault rifle versions with 5.56 and 7.62. They're all modular, you can see. You can swap out the stocks. You can switch from black or FD. You can make a Glock pistol version, and they look really beautiful. I mean, look at this. Beautiful. And before we get to the zombie game mode, we have 3 player bodies. First is Signalist LSTR from the 2D game, which we saw last week. Signalist Ariane, which is sort of like the white one. And Moto Freak, which is sort of an older one that I used to film the trailer at the start. This one comes from a Call of Duty skin, actually. Now we'll go to Natch der Untoten. Yeah, so Natch will be here. We load it. It'll take a little while. Cool. This is the selection screen. You can select what weapon pool you have. That's the original one. Difficulty, whether you want custom enemies. I think they're like actual animated people. Limited ammo. Let's leave the items spawner in so I can show off some cool new guns. So this is a full-on game mode. It even has like special cans with like superpower. For example, Juggernaut doubles your health. You can open doors. You can see the enemies. They're like little robots. If you look up, you can see like the round number, how many points you got. That's by the car. That you just pull down the lever. If you want to repair stuff, you gotta grab it, put it back. Let's try opening this door. You can play music here. They also drop power-ups. You can see the nuke right over there. And here's the magic weapon box. Let's try it out. seeing the exotic firearms, right? So this is the Thunder gun. You can see the charges go down. Oh yeah, here's the Rai K4080, which comes with a grenade launcher. Look, it has a moving part out in the front, and in the middle is with that reticle as well. Let's try the grenade launcher. Oh, that was a bit far away. This is the Ray Gun Mark II, which takes the magazine from the back. You will get this one in the magic box. And here is the original ray gun. Oh yeah, look at that, cool. Oh shit. Yeah, this one's one of the fun ones. Cool, so you can even pause the game here when you're in between rounds, so you can just pause it. Can't really move outside this box. To turn on power, you go here. Okay, so I have enough money now to pack-a-punch this gun. Let's see what happens. You just put it in there. Okay, and it brings it back out. This is what I get for cheating. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, and I died. And then you respawn back here. You can see how many kills you got, your score. To replay again, scene, reload scene. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole game. If you missed last week's show, make sure to click the video on the screen.